Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the concept of express route. In the previous video, we had discussed the concept of site-to-site VPN connection, but site-to-site VPN connections has some limitations. So we are going to highlight what are those limitations and how express route is going to eliminate them. If you want to go through the complete course, you can purchase these courses from my website, that is techlearning.spy.com. All the information is given in the description. If you want to check out the course content, just click on course and click on preview. So left hand side, you can see all of the course contents. Other than individual courses, course packages are also available where you can find out the decent discount on these courses. Let's get back to our topic. So when we are talking about this site-to-site VPN here, there are two limitations. When your data is traveling from Azure to your on-premises, so what is happening in that case? All of your data is traveling from the internet, and that is the confidential data of your company. Most of the companies have concern that their data should not travel via the internet. Okay, when these two machines are communicating with each other, these two networks are actually communicating with each other. So what is flowing? Data is flowing. And from where it is flowing? Because this is a VPN connection, so through internet it is traveling. Although we have configured the tunnel here, right? So for the security region, but still it is going through the internet, and if anything traveling through the internet always considered insecure, right? So companies has concerned about it, and security is the only thing nowadays company do not compromise with the money. Okay, with other thing they may compromise, but security is the highest priority nowadays. Nobody compromise only because of money. Okay, so one is your security part. Second thing is that I told you that in case of VPN gateway, the highest speed what you are getting, that is around 1.2 Gbps. So speed is also one of the concern in this case. Okay, so let's say on day-to-day basis, you have thousands of machine on your virtual network inside your Azure infrastructure, and same setup you have here as well. On daily basis, a lot of data is traveling via this site-to-site VPN, but the maximum speed what we have, that is 1.2 Gbps. So there might be the latency, okay, in this case. So there are two problems with this overall model. First is security, second is your latency here. Okay, so what is the solution? The solution is called as express route. So we have a next topic that is about the express route. Correct. So what is express route? In case of express route, what we do, we establish a end-to-end connection between our Azure network and as well as our on-premises network here. It's like an end-to-end connection. In simple term, if you want to understand, so you can see that there is a dedicated wire, and through a single wire you have connected your Azure network to your on-premises network here. Okay, so what are the benefit now if you are going with this end-to-end private network? So one thing is that your data is traveling from a private network here. Nobody else has the access on it. It is not going via the internet. Okay, one thing. So security is one thing. You are getting better security in this case. The second benefit of this one is you are getting the higher speed. So up to 10 Gbps speed you can get in this end-to-end connection. Gbps. Okay. So the speed is high. You are getting a higher speed on it. Okay. And what are the drawbacks? Drawbacks, you can say that it is costly than site-to-site VPN. And I told you that companies are not bothered about the pricing when it comes to the security. So that is the reason in most of the companies you will get this express route also configured. If you want, you can create your express route as well as site-to-site VPN. If your management authorize that, you can have both of the connection at the same time. So both option coexist with each other, but mostly you will have this express route only in the place when you are talking about integration between your Azure network and on-premises network. I told you that, okay, this is like a connecting a cable from Azure data center to your office data center. But practically, this doesn't sound good, right? Ki you are placing one cable and you are connecting both of the data center. It is like an impossible thing. Then how we achieve this connection? Okay, let's understand that. So let's understand how your express route works. So let's say you have a network here. This is your Azure site. On that you have a network that is VNet1, and this is your IP address range. Inside it, suppose you have a subnet. This is your gateway subnet, and you have created a gateway here, and this gateway is attached to your gateway subnet. Okay, so let me update all this thing. This is a gateway, and this is your gateway subnet. Okay, so suppose this is your office data center, and you want to establish a end-to-end connectivity between your office data center to your Azure data center. And your office is located in Bangalore, right? Now, how to establish this connection? In this overall practical, when you do it on the real time, so there are so many stakeholders are involved. You can't do it alone. Okay. So who are those stakeholders? One is the Azure admin. Okay, you have to do your own setting. Then you have the network engineer. Those will take care of your this side of configuration. Then you have partners. Okay. Then you will have your local vendors. Correct. You have to coordinate with all of these stakeholders to establish this express route connection. So let's understand how exactly this connection works and how we configure this one. So this is the setup already I have, but this time what I have to do, I will have to create a circuit. So let's say this is a circuit here. So what is the name of the circuit? If you come here, you can see that there is a service called express route circuit. So you are supposed to create a express route certificate, sorry, circuit here. So why we create this express route circuit? So in case of your local network gateway, when we were configuring our site-to-site VPN, so the main functionality of local network gateway was to collect the detail of your on-premises network, right? Similarly, we create an express route circuit and we define a lot of components here. The first and the most important component is your partner. So what is the meaning of partner now? Now, Microsoft Azure says that for us it is impossible to extend our data center connectivity in each and every part of the world, right? So my office is in Bangalore. So Azure is saying that I cannot get my connectivity up to your place. That is not possible for me. So what Azure has done a partnership with different vendors. Who all are those vendors? These are telecom and network companies. Okay. So Microsoft Azure has done the partnership with them, and they have extended the contract that if someone is looking to extend the connectivity from the Azure data center, they can reach out to you, and you are responsible to extend it from Azure data center up to where you are comfortable. Okay, so what is the meaning is up to where you are comfortable. So let's say when you go to this partner list, there are multiple companies are listed there. When I talk about India, Airtel is listed, your Reliance Jio is listed, BSNL is listed, and
Vodafone is also there, but Vodafone is not providing its service in India. It is only limited to London. Okay. So suppose I selected my partner as a Airtel, correct? And before that, what we have to do, there should be a connection between this gateway and the express route circuit as well. Now I have selected Airtel as a partner. So what Airtel will do now, Airtel will tell you that, okay, I can extend the connectivity from Azure data centers to either Mumbai or Chennai. Even I cannot extend it to everywhere in the every part of the world. Okay. So they are saying that if you are choosing me as an option, so I can extend the connectivity from Azure data centers to up to Mumbai or Chennai. So let's say I selected Mumbai here. So what Azure Airtel will do, it will extend the connectivity up to the Mumbai. And this location is known as the peering location here. So this is Mumbai, and this location is known as, the technical term is peering location. So up to Mumbai you got the connection, but your office is in Bangalore. Now what you will do, or what your network team will do, because they are responsible to extend this connectivity in real time. So they will find out a local vendor in Bangalore itself who has the capacity to extend connectivity from Bangalore to this peering location, Mumbai. If you want, you can choose Airtel also. If Airtel is available as a local vendor there, you can choose Airtel also. If Airtel is not available, you can go with anyone who has the capacity to extend this connectivity from Bangalore data center to this peering location. Okay, so they will be responsible to establish this connection. So from your on-premises data center, they generally put one rack, and through that rack, one connectivity will be extended, and they will take it up to this peering location. And from peering location, Airtel will take it and they will extend up to the Azure data centers. So that is their responsibility. We are not bothered about it, how they are doing it. Fine. So this is how it works. So that is the reason I told you there are four stakeholders involved in this. One is the Azure administrator. You are responsible for setting up all this thing, setting up your express route, gateway, and this network. Network engineer will be responsible for this data center connectivity and contacting this local vendor, selection of this local vendor, giving the contract to this local vendor. So once this is done, so what will happen, so the connection will be established. Okay, and then the communication will happen by the dedicated end-to-end connection here. Clear? Now the question is that how to configure this express route. Up to this point we have already configured, but we need to understand how to configure this express route circuit. Okay, by diagram and explanation itself you can understand that this is not practically possible in any lab environment unless or until you get a real time experience. Okay, because you have to go with the vendor, then peering partner, all this thing. But let's understand the concept, also understand what is expected from you from the configuration point of view. You should know your configuration into it. So we will understand what is expected from the Azure admin and how you can do this configuration here, right? So first I am going to create my express route here. So to create express route, what you can do, just come here and click on this service express route circuit. Create express route circuit. Okay, so let's create it. Resource group is my RG. Region, suppose Central US. Name, you are saying it express route, and come to the configuration. So this configuration is important. So I'm trying to create a new connection first time. Directly come on this providers. So when you click on this scroll down button, you can see the list of providers. Okay, based on the country you can select the name of the providers here. So right now from India perspective, so Airtel is available here. You can see that BSNL is also showing up. You can see the Reliance Jio as well. Okay. So suppose I am going to select Airtel here. Now it is asking me about peering location. When you click on this, so Airtel is telling you that up to Chennai or Mumbai, they can extend the connectivity from the Azure data center. So I'll say, okay, bring the connectivity up to Mumbai location. Now it is asking me how much bandwidth you are required. So maximum you can see this is 10 Gbps here. But still based on your requirement, okay, you can even select 50 Mbps also. Okay. So I'm going to take 1 Gbps here. Okay. So these are the SQs. I have taken the standard SQs only. SQs is like a characteristic or the features and the quality of service kind of thing you can understand. So I'm going with the default with the standard. Now it is saying what is your billing model, metered or unlimited. When you select a metered, it means it will charge you on the basis of the consumption. Okay. When you select unlimited, in case of unlimited, it will be a monthly charge. Okay. On the monthly basis, you supposed to pay the bill to the Airtel, correct? Because Airtel is extending this connectivity. Fine. So I have taken the meter here and review and create this express route circuit and create this one. So if you come to my diagram, so Airtel has been selected as a partner, peering location is Mumbai, and the speed I have taken one, and billing model I have selected metered. And now this circuit is getting deployed. Fine. So go back to your circuit only. So here you can see that this is my circuit name express route, but the provider status is not provisioned because you have selected Airtel as a partner, but Airtel is not aware that, right? That you have selected them as a partner, correct? You haven't done any payment also. Even you are not aware of that how much you are supposed to pay. So what you have to do now, after creating this express route, there will be one service number is going to be generated on this express route. So you can see that service key, this is the key. Now you call to the Airtel desk and tell them that you have created an express route here and provide this service key to them. Fine. So they will have their own console. When they fill up this information inside that, they will get all of the information what you have filled up because they are already in the partnership of the Microsoft. Their systems are integrated. So as soon as they put this key, they will be aware that what and all you have selected. So they will verify once again, okay, and they will also let you know about the charges when you are saying metered and when you have selected 1 Mbps or 1 Gbps. So how much you are supposed to pay and how this billing is happening. So after everything has been verified and you done the payment also, so what will happen, they will approve from their end. So once it is approved from their end, the status will be provisioned. So it means this circuit has been provisioned by the Airtel. Fine. So now once this circuit is provisioned by the Airtel, so it takes some time, it takes around 24 hours. So once it is provisioned, so what you can do, you can integrate this to your gateway here. So how to integrate it? So come to your gateway. So already I have one gateway here. Click on it, click on connection, and then click on add. So suppose the connection name I am giving as 2 and the connection type is express route. Okay. So I'm on VPN gateway 1. So one end is selected as gateway 1. Now I want to connect it to my express route. So click on it. So you can see your circuit is reflecting here. So click on that and finally you click on OK. But what will happen in this case? This procedure will not be completed. Okay. Once you click on OK, you will get an error message here. Right now we are trying to establish this connection. So when you try to do this connection right now, this will not happen. This will not happen. Why this will not happen? Because This express route is not yet provisioned from the Airtel. The first condition is that it should be provisioned by your partner. Once it is provisioned, then only you try to create this connection and it will accept. In this case, if you just click on OK, you will see after some time it will say that operation is failed. Okay, so fail to create the connection. Fine. So, but if your circuit is provisioned, easily you can do that. It's very simple. Okay. And this is expected from a Azure administrator when you are going for your express route configuration. So partner will take it up to the peering location. Network team will talk to a local vendor and they will give them access to their local data center. From that switch, there will be a switch here. From that switch, connectivity will be extended from Bangalore to Mumbai to this peering location. Vendor will already be aware of all these things, so they will take care of that. And even this Airtel is also going to provide you some information which we need to transfer to our local vendor. So based on that, they will establish this connection. So when you choose the local vendor, it's not like that for your setup only they are going to put wires there. So the setup is already done. They will just extend a connectivity from the existing setup to your data center. Like if you take a fiber net connection or broadband connection in your home, let's say Airtel, what they do? Are they going to set up a separate end-to-end connectivity? No. The setup is already done. They will just extend one cable from their control room to your means in your nearest area. There will be a hub, okay, area to area wise they have done this. So from there, they are just extending one cable to your flat. That's all. Rest of the things are already taken care. So same thing happen with this local vendor also, and same thing happen with this partner as well. Okay. So this is how you are supposed to do. Just pay the amount. They will take care of rest of the things. So once this all setup is done, the connectivity will be established, and this will be the flow of the overall connection. Okay, once connectivity is established, the machines those are available inside your virtual network. Sorry, this is your on premises. So the machine those are available in on premises or inside the data center will be able to communicate with the servers what you have deployed inside your Azure network in this case. Clear? So this is the concept of your express route.